Welcome to the Mike and Max Offroad Podcast. We're a happy hour with Ready to Rock. On today's episode, Max finds some hidden trails, we review some badass stuff, we get some badass gear, and he hangs out with his mom, and I broke down. We don't discuss this.
Can you even see this?
I don't know. Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Mike and Max Offroad Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Austin.
And I'm Max Kraus. We're taking you from the garage to the trail.
Episode number 9.
Whoa!
We're rolling, bro.
I like it.
Check that out. 9. We've caught up to all those other dudes.
Yeah? As they go to 9, we go to 9?
Yeah, somehow we started 4 behind them, and now we're caught up.
Oh, we had a couple bonus.
Well, yeah, we had.
No, but that's only on the... That's not on the YouTube. I don't know.
No, I think they missed a week. We had a bonus, and all of a sudden we're caught up.
Yeah, they got to miss a couple weeks. Take a vacation.
Right.
Do your thing.
Yeah,
go
bros.
wheeling.
Right. Send all your friends this way.
Have a baby.
Right.
Whatever.
Hey, I do want to say our last podcast, number 8, is blowing up, bro.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank all you folks that are listening to it, sharing, subscribing, and sharing with your friends. Like, I appreciate it for real.
We do.
That's it. My glasses are all fogged up. All right. Where we at? Oh, hey.
Oh.
I forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, we have...
What is this?
This is our very first, Max, our very first paid sponsor.
No.
I almost said subscriber.
A paid subscriber?
Absolutely, man. We have a guy out there who
Okay.
sent me this $5 bill.
Damn.
And he said, I would like to sponsor that podcast. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode 9, we have our first paid sponsor. It's our friend, Sean, with Timeline Photography. His
Excellent.
information is right here. And we'd like to thank you, Sean, for sponsoring this show.
Yes.
Thanks, bro.
So, what's today's episode about?
Well, hey, we went on a happy hour with Ready to Rock.
Yep.
That was awesome. Right?
It was.
Am I the only one in here? Hey, man. This
That
is the
was-
Mike show.
That was this last weekend. John and his wife Brenda.
Yeah,
they put this event on. Ready to Rock Happy Hour.
Right. John
That's
Patrick.
And you got to be on the Facebook group in order to get all the info.
That's right. Join the group.
Join the group.
Ready to Rock Happy Hour.
And that's RDE2ROK Happy Hour.
That's
Because
right.
I had to search it. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
I messaged him. I mainly use Instagram. I was like, hey, I want to go. But I don't use Facebook.
Yep.
He's like, oh, you got to go on the Facebook and sign up, you know? And I was like, well, I'll make a special occasion
Right.
to get it back on. I have a Facebook. I just rarely use it.
Yeah. I'm kind of going there myself. But yeah, so if you do a hashtag RDE number 2 ROK Ready to Rock, you'll see his Jeep. You see everything
Yes.
there. He's actually at the he's in Sacramento right now for that big ass off-road expo.
That's where all these guys live. Jason and Chris from Wheeling Wine and Whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy and Tyler. I mean, they all live in that area, I think.
Yeah.
That's Northern California, right? Sacramento.
I think.
I wonder if they're going.
I don't know. Hey,
I
you
wonder if
guys
they're
going? Answer.
And it's this weekend, right?
Yeah.
So this will come out the Monday after.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if he was there.
Let us know how it was.
It's a big red and black
JK.
JK, yeah.
It's awesome.
It's badass. If you look at it, actually, if you go to Keep It Simple Off-Road and look up RPM Fab's grand opening,
Yeah, it's in that video.
it's the very first
The
opening.
Keep
Jeep
It Simple
in there.
Off-Road YouTube specifically.
Yes, correct.
That's where that video is at.
That's right.
That's awesome. So let's go over his event because you and I both went.
Yeah.
It was on Saturday. You know, I was a little worried it was going to be really hot and miserable, but it wasn't. We got a little bit of a storm front coming through or something.
Yeah.
And it's been great weather all week, actually. It's muggy, but it's really cooled off,
Yeah.
you know, for Phoenix.
It was cool. When he first in the discussion part when he put it up, he said it's this event is open to all wheelers.
Yep.
Bone stock.
Anyone.
Anybody you want. If you've never been wheeling, you can sign up for this event. When we got to the gas station, the meetup spot, we looked around and everybody was kind of built.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody was on 35s or bigger.
Yep.
A couple I think everyone had lockers. So we looked around. We're like, we should probably do some wheeling. And he said, hey, we got some rock piles out here we could play on.
Yeah.
So because of the vehicles and everyone agreed, we all decided we were going to try to do a little couple tangents off to the left or right and
That was awesome.
and do some rock crawling.
I like that part. And, you know, the majority of the day was like trail riding, hanging out, doing
Yeah.
some stuff. But then we always came together on those 2 big obstacles, and everyone got to like flex it out, drive around.
Yeah, it was cool.
Do a
We
little
saw
crawling.
We got some desert exploring.
Yep.
Where we found that whatever that was, that old mine. That was badass.
Yeah, that
right?
was cool. Did you get all the photos I sent you?
Yeah,
Or
I
do
did.
we need to airdrop everything? Make it
No,
clean?
I think I got everything.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's a really cool mine we found that was really badass, and then we went rock crawling after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Just everybody was cool. And you know what's weird is we had Rocks and Mud was there.
Yep,
Dawn
Daryl.
was there.
Yep.
Derry. Derry was there.
Derry.
I should spell check my stuff. But now all of a sudden, guess what his nickname is?
Derry.
It's Derry. Hey man, you don't get a pick when your nicknames come.
Yeah.
So Derry, you got to live with it, buddy. So anyway, 'cause everyone's using it now. That's really cool, Derry. I'm an idiot. So anyways, but we had a couple friends we knew, but a lot of people we didn't know.
Yeah.
And
Probably like 5 rigs of people that were brand new.
Yeah.
To either to the area, to wheeling, or we didn't know them. One of the 3.
that's right. And to this week's ladies tip
Oh.
comes from that event
Whoa.
live. So let's bring it in low. This is just the tip for the ladies. Today's coming from our Jeep friend, Shauna, who was on the Ready to Rock happy hour with us. Her Jeep was a beautiful little JKU Rubicon that was bejazzled. Hashtag bejazzle. You can
D.
credit
Bejazzled.
bejazzled,
Yeah,
which
very-
means it basically had sparkles all over the steering wheel, all over the little buttons and the mirrors.
Well, and I remember her guy was saying her old Jeep was like even more done up. I think he said the diffs were done, the
Oh,
diff
really?
covers, like the whole thing was
In little
like,
diamonds?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's how I understood it. Maybe I'm wrong, Maybe we'll get a correction letter from
Yeah,
Shauna.
right.
But
Or a cease and desist. But anyway, here she is, Shauna, to take it away. Hey, so we have Shauna here with us today. We're out on a trail for Ready to Rock's happy hour. How long have you been wheeling?
About 10 years.
Nice. And so for let's start it with new. If you're a brand new lady wheeler, do you have any tips for them?
Yeah, just go with your gut and take the line that you feel most comfortable with. Because if you try to take somebody else's line, it could really mess you up.
Yeah. So always feel the Jeep and keep going?
Yep.
Okay. And then for 10 years, where do you normally wheel?
All over Arizona, mainly in the northwest.
Oh,
Lake
okay.
Pleasant, Boulders.
So you're
Terminator.
comfortable in the rocks. Nice.
and we're back. Whoa.
That was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, very
Yeah,
informative.
no, her Jeep's badass, but both those folks were really cool. Yeah, that was weird. Huh? That was the first time we ever threw it to our infield correspondent, Mike Austin, out there.
Damn, he did a good job though.
I thought so.
Yeah.
He did. He actually interviewed her. Watch this. All right. He's like, all right, here we have. Oh, I see your name first. He interviewed her without knowing. I didn't know her name. I'm like, yeah, hey, we're throwing it. Hey, I should probably ask your name first.
Now we know,
It's
Shauna.
fucking
But anyways, that event, it was really mellow, I would say, and it was awesome. I think everyone had a great time.
What do you mean mellow?
Like nothing was crazy. Like nothing was hectic. Nobody was in a rush.
I see what you're saying. Like
Yeah, it
mellow.
was mellow.
Everybody knew what the expectation was. Which
Yeah.
was, we're just out exploring, having a good time.
And even a couple people, I think they struggled on that one first obstacle, and everyone got to try it. And if they didn't make it, they backed down and went around it. There's a real nice little, moderately easier bypass.
yeah.
And I think 1 or 2 Jeeps took it. And
Yeah. My Jeep unloaded. It didn't flop, but it didn't
You
even
just,
come close. It just spooked me.
you just lost traction, but everything kept going, luckily.
No, it didn't. That was the case. It didn't lose traction. It walked up, but that rock was way taller than I thought. And when it unloaded
Yeah.
that shock,
Yeah.
I grabbed the side of the
front?
Jeep like it wasn't gonna do anything. But
Yeah.
I did get
You always grab that rail by your legs, huh?
something.
I
Yeah,
saw that.
dude. I don't know. I was grabbing a
that.
little triangle, but it was funny because I have a lap belt on. I don't wear the shoulder harnesses because I know. Safety third. It's what I've been told many times. But you know what I
But
found
you got a
today?
seatbelt on.
I did.
I
had a lap belt.
And it's way safer than the regulations of a 1946 Willys.
Yeah, they didn't even have
Dude, you're
seatbelts.
100% safer than back then.
Right. Go look at the old videos of those guys bouncing through the Rubicon with 10 guys in there. You know
Couple
what I mean?
chicks. There's chicks.
No fucking roll bar, no nothing. But I did get commented on safety third. And then
On a video? Or on like a Instagram comment or what?
that same video I posted on Facebook or on Instagram, it went to Facebook too. And
Oh, I
someone,
gotcha.
Shane Lunas,
Yeah.
Chaos Crawlers, dude. you know, those guys are buggies and they race and they wear helmets and
Yeah.
they're in way more extreme shit than I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So-
anyone can flop and
Yeah.
technically, if your shoulders or nothing is secured across your torso, your head could whiplash out, and you could fucking knock that.
Yeah, well,
knock
that
that
was-
noggin.
Where that was, that's true. Where that
It's a-
was going to
it's a
go over
hashtag.
though, like
Yeah.
knock that noggin. It was a nothing flop.
See, that's why
Even
I-
if it would have flopped, it was a nothing flop.
That's why I rather hit my head inside the cage.
Oh yeah. Well,
Inside the-
I put koozies on that roll bar, so
There you go.
that's my
There you go.
protection, which is ridiculous. But anyway, I did find a shirt that has Simpson belts on it, and I'm
Oh,
gonna just wear
yeah.
that all the time.
There you
Shut
go.
all those.
Instead of being safe.
Yeah.
And
To hell with
you know,
those
I
dudes.
always liked even throwing one shoulder over.
Yeah, I
Right-
have thought of that. 'cause
Right now, I don't have the harnesses in the Jeep.
oh really?
I never put them in.
Wow.
But
that's shocking.
I got a seatbelt.
I'm just I like to look out. I like to lean out and
Yeah,
look out,
me
man.
too.
I know that's not right, but you know what? I didn't wear a bicycle. I didn't wear a helmet riding a bike either.
I thought you were gonna say.
And
I thought you were gonna say a bicycle seatbelt. I was like, whoa, damn, what do you tie it to the frame? Like, wait.
Right. That was speaking of. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, dude, I tried to be the hovering parent
Yeah.
with my kid or Jared. You know?
Oh, in Moab.
No.
Oh.
that was something different.
In general.
In general, yeah. One time when he was a little kid, and I had him on a little mongoose bicycle, and I had a bicycle helmet on him, and it was that gigantic white one that was ridiculous. And Wayne, my buddy Wayne Stockton, leans over and says, "He looks like he has to wear that helmet because he can't walk." Dude." And I looked at him and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, that's the deformed baby head.
Yeah,
helmet. That's
yeah.
what he's talking
That's
about.
exactly what it
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
like.
yeah.
So I rushed out and got
Which
him
is,
one
that's a
with
common
flames
thing, I
on
guess. I guess it's a common thing
to
fix,
wear that helmet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you got a misshaped baby head,
We have the weirdest podcast, dude. Off the mission.
I know someone that builds them.
That's actually quite intriguing.
It's cool.
They build the helmet.
They're custom shaped to like every baby head. I think.
Well, because the head's out of shape, right?
Yeah.
So like it's meant
It
to
has
push
to
all
be.
the plates back
Yep.
in together.
Exactly.
That's actually pretty interesting. Nice.
Cool. Thank you.
Hey, so on episode 8, nobody mentioned my slow motion things.
Yeah, I actually heard it first, and I was like, what the hell is this? You know, like, why is it just repeating itself nonstop? But then when I saw the video, it was all like, everything's like a penis motion.
Yeah,
Which,
I can't believe you just did that again.
Yeah.
All right, so John
Cool,
Patrick,
so-
his wife. Hey, speaking of which, his wife, Brenda, before we get off topic, real quick, shout out to her. She runs kayaks out at Lake Pleasant. And if you
Yes.
want to check it out and want to take a kayak ride, go check her out. My wife and I are going to do it.
Nice. Do you
I don't know
her
the
name?
name of it, but just look up kayaking at Lake Pleasant.
Yeah. Or look up Ready to Rock, message them, and say, I want to go kayaking. 2 for 1. Join the group and hit up Brenda.
Right. And then get out into the desert, dudes, because
Yeah.
the weather is perfect.
Because
right now.
kayaking is off-roading.
That's right. Anything off the pavement is off-roading.
Yes.
All
So
right.
we accept her.
Cool.
And she was cool shit.
She was cool. She made an awesome video. And finally, I got video of my Jeep, too.
Nice. Thanks
which
to
is
me.
Beautiful.
Again.
We went through there. We did a little rock crawling, and we ended up having a barbecue.
The barbecue was awesome.
Right.
I love the barbecue.
Dude, the food, everyone's food, and a couple guys out there. Who are those dudes in that red Jeep, the red JK? Those guys were cool as hell.
The Mexican guy with the kids?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
forget his name,
He
but
was,
we talked to him.
yeah, he was cool. He was like, man, we got to up our food game.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, I
us
saw
too,
that.
bro.
I saw that.
Like,
Yeah, we had broken hamburger bits.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Hey, but they were good. They actually tasted really good, but I was stuffed, dude. I was like hurting all. Not
What?
hurt. I wouldn't say like upset my stomach, but I definitely ate too many hamburger bits.
We had 6 of them.
Oh, that's why. And I think I had a hot dog.
But I did season
And we
them.
had beef jerky.
Natalie, I seasoned them.
Oh,
Very good.
damn.
Right. Yeah, hamburger chunks.
They're supposed to be patties.
They fell apart. It was a mess.
Hey, but they were healthy. Healthier.
They were grass-fed beef.
Yeah.
They were raised humanely.
I saw the packaging. One was from Carl, the cow, and the other one was like Stephanie, the cow.
On the packaging?
Yeah,
It said that?
yeah. And they lived a good life. They were each 2 years old, full mature size. They ate, just totally bullshitting you.
I was going to say, let's have a moment of silence for Carl and Stephanie.
Delish.
Right. That's it, dude. That was weird. All right, cool. So, hey, let's move on from that. So, basically, we rolled out of there at night after a fantastic barbecue, and it was fucking good, and we're going to be at the second one. That's it.
Exactly.
But-
It's gonna be mid-October. I
Yeah.
saw that written somewhere
Yeah, I did.
in the space web.
When Richard Russell was whining, he didn't get to go.
Well, he was gone.
Yeah.
His fault.
He was at the beach.
Rich Russ.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Or otherwise
we're
known
on
as
one today.
rig_times.
What is that?
Rig times.
Oh wait, that's later. That's another segment.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But ready to rock, John and Brenda. Check it out. Cool ass event.
yeah,
let's
he is
move
going to
on.
limit that. So if you want to
Yeah.
sign up on the next one, you better jump
Yeah.
on it because if it gets up to over
25.
I think he said 25
Which
to
is heavy.
30. It's too much.
Yeah,
I think-
we'll be out.
What did we have? We had like
8.
maybe 8. Is that
I
what
think,
it was?
I think it was 8.
Yeah,
And
that
it was
perfect.
It was perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
So that was Saturday. On Sunday,
Sunday,
Mike and I both got up very early. I picked up my mom, and for her birthday, we were going to go to the Harquahela mountaintop.
And I was on time.
And Mike was on time.
The first time ever.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
actually
Yep.
at the gas station waiting.
Yeah.
Already filled up.
Yep. It was good.
Yep.
And you had a little mishap on the way.
Yeah. Yeah, so
You had to bail out, but you made it home. No major issues, but you had an issue.
yeah, so we're driving. I'm following you.
Yep.
And it's funny because I started smelling something and I was like, I wonder if that's Max. God forbid it'd be my Jeep. So,
Yeah.
And then there was a big rig next to you. I start smelling like, I'm sure all of you, anybody who's ever smelt that knows it exactly. And it's an electric smell, like an electric burning. And something was not right.
Scary.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell's that? So I back off thinking it was you or the big rig. And it wasn't, clearly. So we're quite a ways away still, like almost 40 minutes from my house or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, I jam over to the side of the road. I smelt it really strong, and I'm like, well, now I know that's absolutely me. So pop the hood, a little poof of smoke. My electric fan's on fire.
Damn.
So
Like with flames or just smoking?
smoking and melting, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't like,
Yeah.
I wasn't
good.
jumping for
That's
the fire
good though, because
extinguisher.
that's probably looking for something else to burn.
Right. So then I look real quick, see the fan's not spinning, jump over, turn the switch off. And then that was it. Then it started to overheat because obviously I had to turn it off. There's no more airflow going through the radiator. I called you on the radio.
Yep.
Said I'm good. I know exactly what the problem is. You guys take off. Go have a good time with your mom.
Exactly.
I knew, and actually the temperature was beautiful. So I knew, like, if I can get back on the highway and get it moving, this thing's going to cool down on its own. And then that was it. I just fucking 180'd it on the highway, 180'd it on the highway. Headed back. As long as I stayed above 40 miles an hour, it stayed cool.
Awesome.
And then I come home, and because the lights were red, I just kept hanging rights and making right turns through the whole neighborhood until I
Yeah.
made it all the way to my house.
I mean, you had
without
to keep
stopping.
jamming.
Had to keep moving. Yeah, there
Yeah.
was no stopping.
Yeah. You got no air. You have no fan
right.
assisted cooling.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Made it all the way to the driveway.
That's good to know, though. It's good to know that that technically works.
If it's cooler out, if
in
it was
theory.
150 degrees, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have
exactly.
helped. But anyway, yeah. So Jeep that was built to always come home, made it home again.
Yeah. That's the
Honestly.
best part. That's honestly the best part.
Yeah.
But like you said, the radios worked. I know you said you had a little bit of problem with,
yes.
like with power draw or something, or
My
power-
my hard mounted one.
yeah.
It's like a big bastard. Like, it has a lot of watts on it. So if my Jeep's not running and I click it,
Yeah.
it shuts off.
Isn't it the 5 kilowatt watts?
I don't know what that is. I know.
It's a made up high number.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what a kilowatt. I don't know what that is. But I know it's up there. Like,
Yeah.
like when I did the Mag 7 Baja 1000, that thing went 75 miles. So
Damn.
I know it's a beast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Well,
yeah.
but it worked.
So I want to know though. You found an amazing place with your mom.
Yes.
Right.
Harquahela Mountaintop. It's about an hour west of the West Valley in Phoenix, of Goodyear. It's an hour west of Goodyear. And then it's another hour up the mountain, and it's 5,800 feet at the top, 5,800 feet of elevation.
No pine trees though, huh?
Nope, all cactus and let's call it like low to high desert shrubs. That's it.
Interesting.
It was super cool, man. It was and then with the shocks being tuned in pretty good, and I aired down to 8 psi for the first time ever because I got the bead locks.
Right.
Then I could have gone lower, but I was like, I'll try 8. You know why?
We tried 3.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever. Dude, we were ripping, dude. Like probably 10 to 20 miles an hour the whole way, which is pretty fast. But we're the only one out there, so
Yeah.
it didn't matter. And I'm talking like it's basically a 2-lane road, just bumpy and gravel. You know.
Yeah.
But dude, the Jeep was ripping. Even my mom said it feels like you were sitting in a recliner, and it's
Nice.
very comfortable for like what kind of speed we're doing, you know. But then one of the tricky parts was at the top, dude. It was so steep and loose of gravel for about 20 minutes straight. I was fucking like sliding and like
Yeah, because you
going.
didn't have your drive shaft in.
Yeah, I took the front drive shaft out because the day before that Ready to Rock event, I remember I had a squeal, so it was like, eep,
Oh, yeah.
so that wasn't the drive shaft, by the way, because I stayed up to like midnight, dude, taking the Jeep. I dropped the skids, dropped the front drive shaft, which all the fucking bolts are bent on the front drive shaft. It took me like 3 hours to get the 4 front bolts out of the front drive shaft.
Were you on the drive shaft at one point? Must have been.
0 scratches on it.
How the hell can it be bent?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the wrong strength of bolt that I got with them.
Just the torque twisted them?
Maybe, yeah. I'll have to show you the bolts. They're like mushroomed a little. It's super weird.
Are they that super fine thread one too?
Yep.
Whoa,
Yep. Dude, it
that's
took
weird.
me. I had to lock it in gear, dude, and every like quarter turn, dude, I had to fucking just and there's no room for a ratchet. I had to use a closed box end wrench.
Yeah.
And then hook another wrench into it, and I fucking electrical taped it. So I had a big pole and do just a quarter turn at a time, dude, for 3 hours to get that front drive shaft
For
out.
4 bolt. That sucks.
Yeah, it fucking really sucked.
Was any chance in hell you cross-threaded them on the way in?
Nope. Well, I haven't looked in the drive shaft, but the bolts do not look cross-threaded.
Okay. Did you do Loctite on those?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
And they came loose once. So on another trip, I forget what we did, but the front drive shaft had 2 loose bolts holding the yoke to the cardan, So I think that might have really messed something up. And then, dude, it sucked to get them out. But I got it out. It was all safe. I fully lubed the rear drive shaft. I knew it was ready to go because, dude, we got home late. Like 9 p.m. I think we got home. And then I had to get up at 5:30.
You only take the bottom piece off the axle part, right? Or you don't take the whole drive shaft out?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Because I wanted low range. I knew how steep that mountain was, and I can't throw it in low range with my TJ Rubicon transfer case. Like I can't do rear too low
you
or
don't have
front
a
too
twin
low.
stick.
I don't. It's
Right.
not. It's a one stick. it's one sticked. But the guy. Hey, on the Ready to Rock event, that guy on the white JK on 40s that was all comp cut.
Oh yeah.
He had the
From
kit.
Nebraska.
Yeah, from Nebraska. He had the kit where you could do rear too low. It's a kit from Terraflex or something, and he said he really liked it. So I was like,
That's kind of like a 2-stick sort or twin
Yeah.
stick sort of.
but you can't do a front dig.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all. That's
That
what
thing
I
would be
want.
badass.
I want to do a front dig. But hey, Harquahela, let's fucking knock this out.
Yeah, because that guy said
We went up there for my mom's birthday. The weather was amazing all the way, the whole drive out, the whole drive up. And then we didn't get there till like 9:30 in the morning. So it was like 2.5 hours to get to the mountaintop from my house.
Yeah.
But dude, all day, a cold breeze. The sun was beating on us pretty good. It was cool. It was all right. There's an observatory up there. There's 2 or 3 huge flat parking spot areas, and they all have a little fire pit. Dude, we're going back. We're going to do rock crawling at the base of the mountain. I told you about all those washes. We're going to do rock crawling for like 3-4 hours, whatever we want.
Yeah.
And it looks intense in some
So
spots.
there's a couple of you, 2 or 3 of you, that want to join us that are built to go explore this rock
It's coming up
quarry.
soon. It's coming up soon because the weather's it's just about there.
Yeah. DM us or
So,
get a hold of us
yep.
if you know how to do
In
that.
October, we're going to plan that trip. It's going to be leave Saturday morning. It's about an hour west of Phoenix. We're going to do rock crawling most of the morning.
Yeah.
Then it's about another hour up to the top of the mountain.
How hard do you think it is?
I would say it's like,
Have your shit built,
Yeah.
like ready to go?
yeah.
Lockers, 37s,
Lockers, 37s.
winch.
All
right, cool.
I agree.
Spare parts.
Yeah, if you think, like let's say you're on 37s lock and stock axles, like a lot of people carry spare shafts. I would say that's a possibility to be that prepared.
Really?
Because I only saw the wash from
I'm
being on the
stoked,
road, but it looked like the sandy beach trail we did.
That's awesome.
It looked like it's really challenging in some spots, and I'm
Watch
sure
this-
a lot of it is just mundane and
I'll just get in there and be like, go 10 feet.
yeah.
Have to turn around.
Boom. Well, there's multiple entrances. I saw at least 3 entrances. So if one is like just impossible, we'll
Yeah.
jam out to the next one. But
Nice.
dude, then we're gonna get up there in time to set up camp. Dude, we're gonna have the best sunset ever.
Yeah.
Bust out some brews. Whatever. Buyer. Bust out some brews. And then we'll be up there. The next morning, we'll just hang out, enjoy the cold weather, make a nice breakfast, and we'll jam down when we're ready. Like zero rush.
That's
And
awesome.
and if there's an obstacle, we got to go back and conquer. We know what we're doing the next day.
Yeah, right. The next morning.
Yeah.
How long from the wash to the top?
At least an hour.
Oh, shit.
And it's
So we gotta go
aggressive,
play.
dude. And I hope your Jeep cools well. Like, dude, I only had two rear-wheel drive, two low.
Lock.
I had to lock it up, and I still didn't make it up some of the hills.
Wow.
With, like, I didn't stop and creep up. Like, I was moving, and I hit that hill, and you just start fishtailing, sliding. I was like, damn. I looked at my mom. I'm like, hey, yeah, I know. We can make it.
This is all
I had to
normal.
back down and hit it, dude. Like,
That's awesome.
and that's where, Tyler and Jimmy from Snail Trail 4x4, they've been talking about gearing a lot and how it's like a big necessity. If you're really into wheeling and rock crawling, you should be into gearing, really.
Yeah, that guy's building a 4Runner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got a 2nd-gen 4Runner. Pretty cool.
I need to build that as my
Oh,
overlay.
we got a light. Something just happened.
I did?
I saw a screen and a light on the main camera.
Oh, it just went to the net. You're fine.
Oh, cool.
I'm on. Yeah.
But gearing, had I had a 2-to-1 transfer case and my 4-to-1, or let's say a 2-to-1 Magnum box and my 4-to-1 T case, dude, I think in 2-to-1 I would have been ripping, because in 4-to-1 low and my first, second, four,
Too low,
dude,
huh?
first through fifth, dude, I could barely get any speed even in fifth gear, but in first gear high, dude, I bogged down. I got no
Yeah.
power.
That's why I built the 4-speed. dude.
Exactly,
Exactly
dude. So
why.
I need to find a good middle ground.
Yeah.
And add some type of a 2-to-1 in the middle of my.
That's exactly why I didn't go with a 2-case or 2-speed transfer case or like an Atlas. I was
Yeah.
going to do an Atlas. That
Yeah.
was original, but then it's either geared too low and
Yeah.
like leaving the pickle in Moab, you got to rip up that sand dune out of there.
Yep,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like you can't build a V8 to be stuck going fucking a half a mile an hour.
But that's Harquahela.
And how am I going to do mud bogs?
That's Harquahela. Another one we're gonna plan really soon. Mud Springs.
That's going to be our first lead one.
Oh, that's gonna be the Mike and Max Offroad podcast event.
Right.
Mud Springs.
Right. Invite only.
Yeah, it'll be limited.
Yeah, it's not an easy trail.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it definitely has
I agree.
potential for damage and
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
So, but yeah.
But we're gonna do a podcast at the campsite.
Yeah.
We're gonna like invite our best friends. That camp.
Bestest
Yeah.
of friends.
There we go.
So if
And
you get an
it's gonna
invite,
be awesome.
you're awesome. If you don't,
Yeah.
to hell with you guys. Just
Oh,
kidding.
I totally just spaced a huge part, dude.
What?
The reason I went to the Harquahela mountaintop is because it was my mom's birthday.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah. That's
happy
right.
birthday, Mom.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mom.
But speaking of gifts, dude, you didn't go. I couldn't give you the gift.
you had a gift from me?
You ready?
Why the hell would I have a gift?
You ready? You got to open it on the podcast, though.
Let's do it.
All right. This is a gift.
You really got a gift?
Yeah.
Why would I get a gift? I didn't even get your mom a gift.
Everyone gets a gift around here.
Dude, he called. I broke the fourth wall. Now I'm talking to the audience. He called me and he goes, "Hey man, it's my mom's birthday. You coming to breakfast?" It's
because
like
all her friends bailed, dude. That's
8:50 in the morning, and he says it starts at 9.
That's fucking.
I said
I thought you were working for like 4 hours in the garage already.
I was in bed. Should I guess what this is?
Nah, dude, just rip it. We're on a limited time today. Let's see what it is.
What is this?
Whoa.
Oh, it's your fucking.
It's actually from Tyler at
Oh,
Snail
no
Trail
shit.
4x4, the Morphlate. It's the whole. Dude, both kits arrived today for airing up.
Dude, that is fucking.
But open it up, dude. I haven't
badass.
seen any of it. Dude, I just got home.
Look, it says Mike and Max Pod.
Nah, he printed it out.
Look at that shit right there. Talk about
Damn.
fucking service. Oh, it has a sticker.
Hell yeah.
I love stickers. Dude, this is fucking dope. Are you kidding me?
So huge thank you, Tyler. Morphlate. This is the air up system that you can hook up to pretty much anything.
now that
Compressor,
is
CO2, and it's gonna air up or air down all 4 tires at once. Their episode 5 on the Snail Trail podcast goes over every detail of why you should air up more than 1 tire at a time. I actually re-listened to it recently, and it's been a huge discussion topic for a bunch of us. But basically, it has to do with airflow, circumference, size that's limited. And this thing is sweet, dude. It has like quick release, triple clamped quick release. So there's one of these for every wheel. You hook this. This is Tyler's like designed and built Morphlate. Like, so you hook this up, in my case, to a CO2 tank.
from
then-
the podcast, from the Snail Trail podcast.
Yep.
You might have seen this in one of our episodes, sliding across the table. You're going to see it again in this one.
That's the noise it makes
Dude,
when it
look at the
slides.
backing.
Damn,
Dude, this
dude,
guy's
these
badass.
guys. Dude, we need to get some Jimmy and Tyler money.
I need
Look
to
at
order
this.
some more.
This is like a $36 sticker. Damn.
Look at this, dude. A little
Quick
digital
release.
gauge.
Look at this. Pop it on. Let's see what kind of pressure we're rolling stock.
It even has a
0.
fucking battery in there that can be
Yeah.
pulled out like this, like it's ready to go.
We fucking ready to go.
Look at this. Look at this.
This is awesome.
Zoom in right here.
Huge thank you to those guys.
Yeah, dude, I cannot believe that.
This actually just arrived today in the mail.
This is actually awesome, man.
So you'll be seeing us use it, and we're gonna give we're gonna give an honest review of what we think. But I think Mike and I already both know.
I don't know
that
how
it'll
you
be
can
a
fuck
good-
this up. This is perfect. Like you,
Yeah.
I mean, this thing's badass, and it's perfect timing because mine all just broke.
Yeah.
So, but check this out. I don't know if you read any of this.
No, I didn't have time to look at any of it. That's why it's a gift to you.
He's giving out our followers a 15% off code if you type in Mike and Max pod.
Nice.
You can order this kit with this beautiful kit
Yeah.
for 15% off.
And it's very compact. Even it's actually like fairly skinny, and this could tuck in anywhere, like in my back seat.
Dude, that is over the top, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks again for your help spreading the good word. Cheers.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
Yeah, no kidding.
So definitely go follow Jimmy and Tyler, Snail Trail 4x4 podcast, Snail Trail 4x4 YouTube. They got a real good, very similar setup. Like we all have a similar setup, you know, how we show the videos on YouTube. Jimmy makes wheeling videos. It's a bunch of tutorial videos.
Yeah, a lot of tutorials.
Tyler does a lot of the ham radio stuff, which I actually want to do one of those classes and
we
not
gotta do that.
not be a rebel.
Yeah.
I mean,
he does the radio.
my off-road radio.
Yeah.
The
You just
ham
said that
classes.
probably.
The ham classes, but it's directed exactly towards wheelers. You know, he had mentioned a long time ago that a lot of ham courses are for like the enthusiasts of ham, and that's not us. You know, we just want to be able to talk and get some distance, you know, like
Talk clear. and
yeah,
not
we
hear
want to
the-
hear each other. And
Dude,
know?
this is amazing. Thank you very, very, very,
Yeah.
very much.
Snail Trail 4x4. This is the Morflate kit. MORRFLAT. Is there an E? Morflate. I know it's not Morflate. Like
Yeah, it's got to have an E. Flate.
there's
It has
another
a
guy
hard
out there
A.
that says Morflate, but it's
Morflate.
Morflate.
Yeah.
MORR.
FLATE.
Yeah.
That is
And dude, there's
dope.
two of these, 2 full kits
That's incredible.
for
dude.
you and I
That's
to try,
incredible.
to use, to show to people,
I
all that good
guarantee you-
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that is awesome.
Dude,
man.
I'm just gonna go deflate after this in the dark in my garage, just to deflate and inflate.
That's pretty cool, though, that he's giving our listeners
Yeah.
15% off.
We'll have to start adding that into all the show notes, kind of mention it.
Totally unexpected, dude.
Yeah.
And it's good up to 125-inch wheelbase.
Yep. So there's 2 kits. There's this kit,
Mhm.
which I knew that you and I would be able to manage with the standard kit, and then there's the Morflate Plus, and that's for like a huge wheelbase.
Oh, shit, it does all 4 at the same
All
time.
4. So yeah, so you got 1 inlet, 2
Yeah.
outlets, and then a T. Dude, and all these ends, everything's crimped.
Damn, dude, this is nice
I think,
stuff,
dude, I
bro.
think he builds these in his garage. Like, I think he's got the machine and everything sitting there. Cause one of those days when we're all texting, he's like, "Yeah, dude, this afternoon I'm gonna go build a bunch of Morflate kits," cause he's been selling them pretty good, I guess.
That is incredible.
Yeah, very
Very
cool.
well thought out, too, man. Hey, thanks. Very, very well thought out.
So happy
I'm
happy
completely
birthday!
blown away by that. I'm shocked, man. Like, that's awesome.
But now we got to show people how it works.
Yeah. We're
Let people. I'm gonna let people use it.
Dude.
Anything they want to see or do.
Yeah.
Just to show them it, like what kind of a product it is, and let them make their own opinion, and go buy one.
Right. Right.
Very cool though.
I mean, even if you were to try to piece all this
Dude,
together for
it's-
what he's selling it
it's
for,
pricey.
what are you going to save? $50?
and these aren't barb fittings with like a hose clamp. Like this isn't cheesy, you know.
No,
Like
it's
this is
good
nice
stuff.
quality stuff, man.
Yeah, it's
Look
really
at that,
good
300 psi, quarter-inch inner diameter hose. Just
stuff. Flexzilla.
Dang.
Nice. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Very, very cool. I definitely can't wait to use it.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm blown away by that, actually. Like,
There we go.
I just want to go play with it. Now I have to fix my onboard air.
So now, earlier we put out a post and said, hey, ask us questions, whatever you want. As long as it's rated R or below, we'll answer it, you know? And
I don't
should
think
we pull out a few?
Yeah, I don't think we did the rating
I just made that up. This is the internet.
You
People
can ask whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. You honestly could ask anything. I mean, worst case, you get deleted. So what? There we go.
Sandbox JK.
Uh-oh.
No, wait.
Javier. Sandbox.
Javier.
What's this guy want today? He's always texting me.
So Sandbox JK, he says, what's your favorite beer? Actually, I love beer. I love all kinds of beer. Every Mexican beer.
Yeah.
Tecate, Dos Equis, Sol. Depends on where you're at. Coronas. I grew up on Coors because I used to work at Coors. But lately, I've been doing Michelob Ultra.
Diet beer.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. Because I'm trying to watch my figure.
Yeah.
If you were wondering what was in my cup. I drink beer on ice. That's how I drink light beer on ice. That's how much of a sissy I am. That's how I stay hydrated, though.
But there we go. Sandbox JK. Look him up on Instagram. Javier, and he's got a last name on Facebook.
Actually, he just went to tons on his Jeep.
Yeah.
And he's in the Pacific Northwest.
Yep, Oregon,
I
think.
He's badass. He's one of those guys that are super, super like over the top online and then super quiet in person.
He is. He texted me. He's going to be here for 2 weeks in December. Yeah. And it's during during the week of Christmas when I'm off. So I told him we'd go wheeling.
Nice.
I mean, I'll for sure go wheeling with him. Hopefully you can make it. Yeah. Hopefully a bunch of us can make it.
We got to run that dead dough wash as soon as I get my shit fixed.
Oh, that's coming up October 12th.
Oh, it is? We have a date. Oh, I know we were supposed to try it this weekend, but I broke.
I got one. You ready?
Yep.
This is from Grulinius. You know who that is? Nope. He's one of the Reckless Wrench guys with the Ford.
Oh, I love that guy.
Grulinius. It's
I was in Moab. We stayed in the same campground with those guys.
Do you guys share a bonfire?
No, they're like, who's this creep walking up, man? You know what I mean? Because I was like, I'm a total. I was fanboying out.
I was just about to ask you. Did you fanboy as hard as Jerry fanboyed you in what was that taco shop?
Rubio's. Holy shit, dude.
That was awesome.
I
just got photo. I got a selfie of a fan with Mike. Mike is beet red with this like crazy cheesy smile that your cheeks are stuck. You're smiling so hard.
Okay, so I don't like being in front of the camera. I'm not a personality, right? Like I don't like to be over here. So I would rather be behind there just watching. At any rate, so our friend Jerry sees me in Rubio's, goes full on fanboy character and like makes the biggest scene that I've ever had in my entire life about like, oh my God, he wanted pictures, he wanted an autograph, like over the top, super loud so the entire restaurant could see. And there was a group sitting next to me that were like ready to ask me for my autograph because they didn't know who the hell I was, but they realized I was some sort of celebrity because of this dude. Like,
that's awesome.
I just sat there, waited. I had to get my food to go after that, dude. I was like, this shit's got to go. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that.
We'll have to send this to Jerry. I don't think Jerry's a regular listener. Yeah. He's one of those non-Jeep guys that's like one of our friends.
Yeah, but he's interested in starting a podcast, so maybe he'll listen and watch.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to help him with that.
That's right. It's a fantasy football podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his lady are big time into fantasy football. All right, moving on.
Yes.
Grulinius. His question is, if you got to build something other than a Jeep, what would it be? Obviously, this question stood out to me because I would love to build something else. There's actually a whole plan built around this. There's no money, but there's a whole plan built around this.
Yep.
But it would basically be a old school Chevy square body truck, narrowed to be narrower than a JK, a little bit bigger than your Willys, and tons of stuff in between going on.
I want to answer this
and
question
a doubler.
too.
And a doubler.
You got to have a doubler. You got to have 4-speed.
Dude, if you're I'm thinking about doing a tripler. Yeah, you please answer it. These are questions for all of us.
All right. I am going to answer this too because I'm looking for throwaway axles. Axles you don't want, Dana 30s or whatever. Shit you don't want that's cheap. I'm looking for cheap donations. And here's why. Here's what I'm building. I have a dream. I want to build an ice cream truck. I'm going to take an old mill truck. An old mail truck. Mm-hmm. I'm going to throw it on some 30s, 33s at the most, 35s maybe. I'm going to get 2 ARB freezers for the back of it, and I'm going to go out to the trail with a Mr. Frosty uniform on, and I'm going to hand deliver ice cream to people out there sweating in the desert. So if you have a Samurai transfer case, a couple junk axles that you don't want or aren't worth much, DM me. I'll find a way to come out and get them. If you guys want to donate to this cause, pitch in if you want. quicker I get more donations.
So could
quicker
they
I'll get it
donate a
done.
14 bolt? Because sometimes they're $100, and somebody might have an old S1 laying
Could
around.
you imagine a 14 bolt with 31-inch tires or 33-inch
Wow.
tires? Be dragging the pumpkin.
But you're
in
trying to
there.
get out on a trail too. So you're
Yeah.
trying to take access roads or like
Yeah, I'm thinking like
something- you're not wheeling to the back of Fordyce to serve some ice cream.
no. I'm thinking more like like Table Mesa. Some of
Yeah.
you know
Oh,
what
the
I mean?
roads.
The the roads are
Yeah.
like something that'll go through the Terminators
Now is
on
this
all
going
the
to be
bypasses.
is this ice cream going to be pretty pricey or is this going to be
Free,
like
dude.
oh
Yeah, I'll pass out ice cream. I'm gonna
Dude.
wear a little hat, little bow tie.
Is your
white
rig going to
shirt.
have AC? Are you going to do like a big roof unit if you could and just chill the whole fucking dude, what if it's summer and you're
That'd be
sweating?
awesome.
You can't be in a tin can like
I will. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. The goal is to deliver ice cream on the
Yeah.
trail. Who has not been in the desert in 110 degrees
And you want ice
and
cream.
want an ice cream?
Yeah.
Imagine that that
That's
fudge
good.
sickle, dude. So if you want to donate to the
So you technically need a body too.
well, I want to do an old milk truck. You can
Yeah.
buy them. You can buy them on auction because
Pretty
it's
affordable?
a government. Yeah, like a couple, like $1,000. But
Okay.
if not, I was even going to use like I have
But that
a quad.
comes with axles
I'll take
and
a
30-inch tires.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it's a little shitty mill van, like a little mill car. I think it looks like an ice cream car. I want to do it really small, super lightweight, tiny.
Yeah.
I was going to throw my 250 quad engine in it sideways. You know what I mean? Make like a little kid's buggy.
Okay.
It's going to be little.
So it's something you got to tow it out there,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
purely for light use and show and
That's
fun.
it. It's
and
just for fun, just
Yeah.
for shits and giggles.
Once you give out your box of 6 ice creams, you're done.
Well, I'm gonna have 2 ARB coolers
Yeah,
filled with
dude.
them. So if ARB's listening and you want to donate
Yeah.
a freezer cooler thing, or even give me a good
You know
price
what?
on one, hit me up.
Not only ARB, but there's like 10 companies now that
Dominic or Domatric.
make Dominic.
Dominic?
Do you
Hit
have
me up.
another one? Or you? I got one ready. If you don't,
Yeah, go for it.
all right. Tugboat the TJ. He says, Mike. Yeah, he didn't say that. But
Oh.
he said, when you first got into off-roading, did you expect to go this hardcore?
Yes.
Are we hardcore?
No, I'm not.
Nah.
I don't think so.
I
I
know.
don't think I'm hardcore.
I think we're definitely towards the upper middle. We're upper middle class hardcore wheelers.
I
but
think the
there is-
hardcore part of mine
there's
is
real-
driving that shit on the road.
Yeah, there's real hardcore out there too, like crazy buggy hardcore that can't go nowhere else. You know, like in Sand Hollow.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
there's trails out there where they did a whole new rating scale of 1 to 10, and they're in like the 14s of this rating scale. That's the most hardcore that I know of. But
Yeah, I don't know what hardcore would be.
yeah, and I think we're a little desensitized to what hardcore is because, like, dude, someone new that goes with us and does like 4 hours one way on Sandy Beach, like that was pretty hardcore to me. I think
Yeah,
that
see,
was hardcore.
I didn't think Sandy Beach was that hardcore at all.
Yeah, but it damaged both of our Jeeps. Granted, we didn't break
It damaged
nothing.
every corner of my Jeep, every side, everything.
So you,
But like you're right, the Canadian buddy of mine
yeah,
that I took,
he was blown away.
blown away.
Yeah.
He
That's the most hardcore he's ever seen.
he could not believe what we were doing,
Yeah.
and that was literally like a baby trail at this point.
Yeah.
So
Lower
maybe we
Terminator.
are hardcore.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think we're towards the top of the middle. Obviously, we're not the most hardcore.
And we're not buggy.
No one's ever the most hardcore. There's always going to be someone more hardcore. And we're not, like, we only do Crown
We're
King.
street-driven hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah,
We're
we
about
got to
as
drive it
hard-
on the street.
We're about as hardcore as you can get for street-driven
Yeah.
ones. Right.
Cool.
Just not buggy status yet.
You got one ready?
All right. So
Oh.
Ethan rides bikes. He's a guy that I met. He was riding with a dude that has that badass Rover.
Was he riding a bike?
In Moab? No.
Oh.
He's a super cool guy. Basically, we were waiting in line for the CTI ramp. Oh no, the CTI trailer.
Yeah.
You know. And he's with his buddy,
The big metal
Quentin,
quote trailer.
Quentin Barboni or something like that. They're sketchy Oregon boys.
Oh,
They're badass.
does he have the Coors Light?
Yeah, that
guy. That is probably one of my favorite rigs. To
It's
look
cool
at,
as hell,
too.
dude. You see him do the burnout in the warehouse in that thing?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah,
Okay.
right.
We got a couple more to hit.
Those dudes are badass. So Quentin just built something. He'll be out at Sand Hollow for Trail Hero.
Oh.
He just built a buggy for that purpose. So, but anyway, Ethan rides bikes. That was his right seat co-driver. That he and I just hit it off. He's a good dude. We actually we were betting on Flex, and then he ended up winning a free T-shirt over there.
Damn.
Anyway, he said, "How much spaghetti can you fit in a flat fender Willys?"
Well, a ton. I'll tell you that. Yours, a ton.
Yeah, it's much bigger than a stock
Yeah.
Willys.
You're stretched, in 3 different places?
20 inches.
20 inches stretched, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just use 20 inches. By how wide is your cargo space?
I think the cargo space is the exact same because I have the gas
Yeah,
tank
but I'm
back
trying
there.
to get a measurement. We got an extra 20 inches for spaghetti. By what?
Are we gonna do the math?
Yeah.
Should we get a chalkboard and
Yeah.
do the math? Because
Okay.
I was like, I'm not even gonna answer this question.
Well, I was gonna say
A whole bunch, bro.
I was gonna say 8 gallons of spaghetti
Oh,
at least,
Easy.
like a fuel cell of spaghetti.
Let's
15
just-
gallons of spaghetti.
Let's say you had a 5-gallon bucket filled to the brim of spaghetti.
Yeah.
Just in the cargo area, I could put 4 of them.
Damn.
Right?
Dude, you love spaghetti.
I know, dude. I could feed a total huge San Diego homeless line
Yeah. Seriously.
with spaghetti
Yeah.
that would fit in the Jeep.
What kind of a ladle? You'd have to use like a ladle with the fingers and a bowl in the bottom, so you can get the noodles and a little sauce as you plop it in their bowl.
Right.
Have you seen that? Yeah.
And I would, and then I'd be like, "No spaghetti for you."
Yeah.
If somebody got out of line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would say a lot of spaghetti.
I like it. All right, cool. Next one. Kevboy39. This one's directly for you. Do you believe in Sasquatch?
Yes.
Oh.
100%. 100%.
I was
bro.
gonna say no, because I know the abominable snowman's real, but Sasquatch is fake.
They named a cooler after that guy.
Actually, I have some fucking Sasquatch facts, dude. Did you know right now on Amazon there's a huge genre for Sasquatch and monster romance novels, and they are killing it, dude.
You're kidding.
I swear, dude.
Like somebody's
Women want to
banging-
be ravaged by Sasquatch, dude, and he's not trimming nothing nowhere, dude. Like he
Imagine
is.
the stank on that guy.
Yeah, dude, he carries a dingleberry bush, dude. Like he is.
Dude,
Anyways,
I told my wife that she hates it when I talk about Sasquatch. She's
Really?
like, "Don't you ever tell my dad that you believe in that shit?" Because they're from Oregon.
yeah.
Which is,
And they're scared.
well,
They're
that's like
scaredy
the
cats?
breeding ground, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
why
Sasquatch
it's real.
was born. But I 100%. I don't know.
I also
just
know-
wish
I also know
Bigfoot was
aliens are real.
I wish Bigfoot was real. How do you know? How do you know aliens?
I
are
can
real?
tell you.
Why?
I can tell you.
Do you know?
Let me set my phone down, shut it off, because it's very important. Okay, here we go. The universe, right? 13 billion years old, right? People have been around, let's say, how many thousands of years?
A lot of years.
A lot of, let's say humans, people of some sort been around for 1 million years, right? The universe has been around for 13 billion. If on another planet, somewhere else, let's say 1 billion years ago, out of the 13, another human type race lived for 1 million years, they'd already be gone and extinct. And that could happen in the past, in the future, after the planet Earth blows up for some reason. Let's say in 2 million years, humans don't exist. What if just then another race of some type of humans and like way too far away to make contact are just then thriving? We would never meet each other, but they're real. All right, now I got to get back into my...
Well, if you go to aliens, I mean, look at all the weird shit that's in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just the weird stuff in there.
Yeah.
That's alien. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
is.
But you also look at it and they have what? You ever see those shows where they go into like the where they see the writings on the wall and stuff like that? Like there's pictures
Yeah.
of helicopters
Yeah.
with fucking guys shooting
Yeah.
with bow and arrows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit was drawn into a
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
It has a helicopter.
What if someone
on
drew
it.
that like 2 years ago and they're like, I'm going to fucking get
Dude.
these guys?
If you go to fucking when you're in Moab, if you go over by Pritchett Canyon, there's a little house like sort of thing on the right hand side that is made out of rock and all that crap. And there's like petroglyphs, but it's like cartoon horses, you know. It's so clearly just done, you know what I mean?
That's
it's
awesome.
like, oh, look at this is really not old. This one came from Christine Kimiko.
Oh, who's that?
Happens to be my wife.
That's
She said
the last name threw me off. I was thinking of a different last name.
Kimiko is Japanese for Christine. What area of the country would you like to go wheeling in that you have not been yet? So I looked at this
ties
two
in
ways.
with aliens?
No, well, it ties
Oh.
in with Sasquatch. Sounds like those guys on the trail who don't lube their hinds.
You sure it wasn't your elbows and knees? Well,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to see if I'm moving. You could be right. All right. Anyways, I would like to anywhere I could wheel. I'd go to Alaska.
Oh.
That's where I'd want to wheel. However, if it's connected, well, I guess they're kind of connected to us. In the States, the 48, I want to do Pacific Northwest. I want to go to Oregon, where Sandbox is.
So the rocks, the mud.
Mud and trees, that's what I want. I
Yeah.
want to do that. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
Good answer. I like that answer.
that's what I want to do. Bad. And I even have family there that's hunting in the next month for a friggin' month. I need to just go up and, I don't
Yeah.
hunt, but
Yeah, but you can go hang out.
I should.
Bring back a hoof.
Pretend I hunt.
There you
Go
go.
with blanks.
Well, only one guy has the tag. No one else, I don't even think is allowed to carry like weapons and
No,
bows
these-
and spears.
These
and-
dudes are hardcore, man. Like they set up camp 3 weeks in event. Like, yeah, it's an event.
Yeah.
But these guys been doing
Well,
it.
you drive your Jeep up there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not going to walk. What the hell am I going to take? My
I want to do it.
Subarus?
I want to do it. Oh, your truck.
My Volkswagens? My Chevrolets?
Right,
All right.
next one?
Yeah, you.
All right, this is a two-parter. Rescue Con. Good old Tim.
He's got something going on with a kid.
Yeah. I think she's doing all right, though.
Yeah. Prayers to you, buddy.
What was Mike's favorite moment from the Moab trip? Pick a quickie.
Okay,
This is
quickie.
a two-parter.
My favorite moment was watching Orange Chris and Daryl
Okay.
complete the cliffhanger trail. And actually, I love watching somebody push themselves beyond where they want to go. And then combined with that, how much we laughed and how scared we were.
Nice.
We were laughing so freaking hard between White Chris and Orange Chris. Like we were just like White Chris is hysterical when he's funny, and so is everybody's funny when they're scared. So, but to watch them accomplish something like that and push themselves through and be done with it, like
All right, here's the second part. He's had a ton of issues getting his shit to balance, his tires. He's got pit bulls, I think like 37-inch pit bulls. And this is a very long text. I'll
I have
just
a
summarize
perfect
it.
answer.
Go.
Take all the weights off, take any beads you have out of it, and narrow it down to 28 pounds. Boom.
Fixed?
Done.
I mean, I think he's done more than that. He's even got new rims, new everything. Took it to that, that Wolf 4x4 that's popular right now that are like professionals at balancing.
28 pounds or less.
So remove all the shit.
Take all the weights off, take any balancing beads out, take all that garbage off, and narrow it down to 28 pounds.
All right, there you go.
And if 28 pounds don't do it, go down a pound. And if that doesn't do it, go down a pound. If that doesn't do it, go down a pound.
There we go.
There you go.
Done.
And
Tim
if
thought this would be
if
hard.
they're pit bulls, if they're bias ply, they're
Ooh,
not
good
going to
question.
balance in the beginning.
Go-
You have to drive them for a little bit, and then they'll balance out.
Good point.
Even
Yeah,
if they're radial in Moab, we let that shit. They stay there down 8 pounds, and every morning we take off like that.
Damn.
I hope I don't.
Not yours.
No, I wasn't there. No, I mean I was there, but no. This
Your
is
Jeep wasn't there. That's
yeah.
right.
White Chris, Orange Chris, it didn't matter. Every single time they took
Yeah.
off. Whoop,
Damn.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, big old rocking on squares.
Flash spots. Right.
Ready for the next one?
Yep. Cool.
Blueberry the Liberty. There's a couple underscores in there. He said, "What lift y'all have in that cool Liberty?" Well, you say what?
No.
He's asking what lift we have in the Liberty, but it's not technically just a lift. It's actually just 4 coilovers tied into a roll cage, and it's all built exactly the height it needed for the wheel to compress as far as possible, and then the rest is all droop. That's just a bonus.
Yeah. So the lift was built to make it work. Whatever that, you don't even know what it is.
I mean, you could go buy 4 coilovers and cut the body out in like several places, add an entire roll cage from the front to the back, and tie your shocks in as high as possible into the cage. That's exactly what it is.
So you basically set it as low as you could get it, cut as far as you were willing to cut,
Yep.
and then raised it to work.
Yep.
Cool.
Exactly. That's it. I found an account that I liked. It's a guy building a badass, I want to say it's a Willys truck. But I've been more so following like the chassis and the drivetrain portion, which he's posting a ton about lately. And it's the off-pavement guy, OFFPVMT.
Right.
And that is a badass build. Dude, they just picked up some badass transmission for like half off. He wrote a whole post about the deal. And he has a doubler. Was it like a 203, 205 doubler with all the adapter plates, everything to go with. I mean,
yeah, super
and it's
detailed.
clean.
205, exactly.
Oh, you got it up?
Yeah. And he's built, it's a Jeepster.
That's what it was.
It is an old school Jeepster,
Yeah.
like Mr. Burley with the goats, like that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, cool ass. Yeah, definitely a good build, really high quality, and he's very detailed in his pictures. So if you want to learn a bunch of stuff,
Very detailed.
Go check him
I
out.
honestly, I don't know how he knows he's going to get on the UA, but I honestly hope he does because
Yeah.
I want to see that thing
I'd like to
perform.
get on the UA too.
I know. I think one more time we should go over the other like brother and sister podcast. You know, obviously our sister podcast, Wheeling Wine and Whiskey. They're the sister.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why.
and their sisters.
But our big brother podcast, Snail Trail 4x4, Tyler and Jimmy, who just sent us these 2 more flake kits for airing up and down with the digital gauge, which is an upgrade. Sorry if I just peeked you guys on that one.
Yeah,
But it's pretty
I'm still
exciting
blown
to
away
see.
by that. Yeah, those guys are fantastic.
Yeah. Go follow them. Listen to them. You know, there's so many hours in the day that, I mean, I listen to like 10 different podcasts, if not more. You know, some come and go.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones new, like Rough Stuff just started one.
Yeah,
That's okay.
exactly.
You know, it's good. You get a little inside information, you know, because it's a little slow, I would say, in the beginning, but they're just taking off.
They need more Dan.
Yeah, that guy.
But I think he might be a little bit behind the scenes nowadays. You know, he's probably getting close to retiring.
Imagine how hard it'd be to work for that guy. You know, like
perfectionist
from those stories. But they're pretty damn funny. So, but yeah, Rough Stuff's got one. The Talent Tank, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a real good starter point. The
Very
if
nice.
you're into Ultra 4,
exactly.
that's what those guys are. I'm gonna steal that dude. He was on his second episode. Who's the guy that is the announcer for KOH? What the hell's that guy's name?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know who you're saying, but I forget the name.
He takes that mic and puts it on his wrench, and he walks around with a wrench.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do the same thing because that's bad.
But just a mic like this with a wrench?
No, it's a lab mic taped to a wrench.
Is it a big ass wrench?
Yeah, big old huge one, like
that's
inch and
awesome.
a quarter. You know,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll do that for maybe our outdoor podcast at Mud Springs because it'd be funny. Anyway, yeah, those guys are good, but yeah, definitely Will and Wine and Whiskey. They just had episode 20.
Yeah,
that was
that's
awesome.
right.
The
That's
Lost
right.
episode. It's fucking great. They're funny. Darth Vader showed up again. So, hey, dude, I get you, man. I'm the same way. Same way. I hear my fucking breath all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's our episode today. Oh, we got Brennan.
Should we mention Brennan?
Yeah, heck yeah.
He's in Moab.
So you bought this, just so people know, like, you know, most of the stuff we actually, I mean, okay, these Morphlates.
These were given to us.
These were given to us by Tyler. I mean, very, very much thank you. But a lot of the stuff, we actually buy it because we want to use it. And we've been wheeling for years. And we see like Brennan's snatch block, you know, we see the idea behind it. What is it, like, how many pounds did he say it was? Like 8?
You can have 7 of these for the same pound as one snatch block.
Yeah, one metal snatch block.
Right.
And this is obviously synthetic rope only, which is also more lightweight. I want to say everything Brennan likes to do is pretty lightweight.
Yeah, he's always inventing weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like this little yellow block. I thought he did it as a goof because he knows I hate yellow. And I was going to be like, you son of a bitch, you sent me something with yellow. I can't pay for yellow.
You can take that apart and spray paint it.
I'm absolutely going to. That's why it's not in the Jeep right now. But anyways, he built this block because if it slacked, the rope would fall out. So he had the block that you push down and it holds the rope in.
Yeah.
But I wanted one because I like Brennan.
Yeah.
He runs the Flat Fender Fun Run in Moab. And he's another flatty guy. He just built that cool-ass thing. So I bought this, and then that's it. Yeah, to give it a whirl. I don't know if it's good or bad, but
are you gonna put that in your Titan tool bag?
I am.
Nice.
Actually, I am. This thing holds a ton. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link that in there too. So I bought a bag, and then he sent me one for free, which will probably either you're gonna get it or I want to do a video on it. And if
definitely
we don't
do a video
because I want to see how hot it is. Basically, I drew this for him.
Nice. So you made that logo?
Yeah. It was his idea. I just drew it for him.
Oh, you made the vector file and
But this bag's actually badass. When I first got it, it's made out of like heavy ass rubber. You know what I mean? Like really.
Oh yeah.
Like rafting stuff. Like all the seams are glued. They're not sewn. So this thing's 100% waterproof to the zipper line. It'll go through the teeth of the zipper.
But it's still water resistant, right? This zipper.
Yeah, dude. This thing's badass. It didn't get
in
dust.
in a rainstorm or something. It's zero issues, right?
Yeah.
If you leave it underwater for a month, you might have an issue.
Yeah, if it goes underwater, you're getting water in it.
Yeah.
So it has this cool little patch. If you wanted to, like, let's say you had an event like the Ready to Rock Happy Hour, you could make little things and stick your own thing.
Velcro
to it.
patches, which are easy to order, custom. You can order like 100 for a real cheap price. Yeah.
He said that these side straps are strong enough to strap down and hold it in there. Like it's pretty strong. Don't use it as a toe strap. So you have that, but it's really badass. I didn't know what to put in it, to be honest, because most of my stuff is dialed in.
Well, in your last video, you had every single DeWalt tool I've ever seen at the store.
Everyone
in that
I own,
one bag. In that one bag.
Yeah, everyone I own except for the Sawzall.
Wow.
It's the only thing that didn't go. But yeah, if you look at that was incredible.
Are you gonna do the DeWalt chainsaw?
No, probably not.
Just asking.
No,
just asking.
But a leaf blower, DeWalt leaf blower.
In that bag? Come on, man. Come on.
Here, look, I'm on Himes.
Hey, I got some white lithium in the garage. The spray grease. Dude, that fixed all my Himes.
Cheap. Anyways, we'll do a review on this. A little commercial for him.
Same with the Morphlate. We want to do something. In Moab, I was really hoping Mike was going to get to use the snatch block, but I guess no one needed to be winched in that specific way.
Look, I'm a car dude. I'm a car enthusiast.
Okay.
I'm a motorhead at heart.
Yeah.
Love the garage, love building shit, love everything. I'm working with another group right now. They're not off-roaders, but they're car enthusiasts, and they build badass cars. This dude has a 600-plus horsepower Cobra that is sick.
Okay.
So he said, I'll take you out in that and scare the fuck out of you. I said, sweet. I'm going to take you out in my Jeep. I'm going to scare the fuck out of you.
Nice.
So I'm going to roll my Jeep with him, and then we're going to use this.
That's awesome. Are you going to flop it to his side or your side?
His side.
Yeah, but you'll be high. You'll have the furthest to fall. I guess you could wear your harness that day.
Dude, it's fun when you're down low, and I'm not gonna roll it off collateral damage.
No.
Crazy.
You're gonna lean it into.
I'm just gonna keep going
an
up
obstacle.
until the damn thing.
Flex it out flex it out as big as my Jeep goes, and you'll roll for sure, dude.
God.
Just saying, 47 inches straight up and down.
Yeah, that's funny. Hey, did you see Nancy driving over everybody's tire?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That was cool.
She's become a maniac,
and a little bit aggressive. Like, she didn't stop at the top. I thought the second tire was gonna go right over too. I was like, God damn.
Dude, I was playing like BS with her, trying to pass her. She checkmated me twice, dude. So I was trying to pass her, and she drives in between my wheels. And I can't drive over her tires. They're too damn big. So I couldn't get over it, and I was like totally stuck. And I didn't want to break Daryl's knuckle. So Derry's knuckle.
We're not breaking.
No,
we're not breaking no knuckles.
So then I go up that hill, and I turn around, and it's really tight. So I back up. I back crazy up steep so that she could turn around, and she just pulls up right to the nose of me and stops. And I'm stuck on this crazy hill.
Awesome.
And Derry came over, and I was like, bro.
Derry.
I was like, bro. You got to fucking move her off. I'm losing oil pressure. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for following, or thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. Follow us. Go to keepitsimple.offroad.com. Look for shirts when I get them back in stock. They're out of stock.
People have been asking me for shirts too. Find us, follow us, subscribe, tell a friend. Dude, just put it, like when you go to Best Buy to buy a TV, pull up, stream it to the TV, just leave it running.
That's what I do at the gym, bro. I go to the gym, get on the treadmill, and I bring up Keep It Simple Off-Road.
Can hear it. Nobody can hear it.
No, but they can see it. Put on Keep It Simple Off-Road YouTube, and then I walk away.
You need more flash ads that are like just big, bold letters across the screen for the gym. So when there's no sound, I've been noticing that on Instagram a lot lately.
Flash ads.
Everyone has the text flashing big. So like when there's no sound, because on Instagram, you have to click it for the sound to turn on. And the video's already playing. So all these people nowadays are like, they got cards they're physically holding, or it's on the screen. It's cool.
Huh.
It makes me read it for some reason. And I'm like, I was going to scroll past it. And now I'm reading this dude's how to sell houses ad, which I don't want to sell any houses. Hell yeah.
All right, cool. Anything else? No, we're done.
We're good. See ya.